What's up guys, MGH here and welcome back to another episode of my Arsenal Rampant Reserves career mode. Basically it's not Arsenal though, because I filled up the team with so many other random clubs reserves, and so yeah, just in case anyone is still confused as to why I'm kind of using Arsenal, I'm not really. I'm basically just using their kits and their stadium. So anyway, we're going to move on now. We ended the last episode when we tried to sign that goalkeeper from Everton. His name is Starnek. He's 6'4" from Czech Republic. Basically, he could be the next Petr Cech, which would be absolutely awesome for me. So we're going to move on into this next game first because they have to get back to us after this match. And I'm seeing here, I need a new left back. I really do. And potentially a new midfielder or two. So we're going to be going ahead and looking at some more potential signings in this episode. And we also have 2 gameplays. So it should be a pretty jam-packed episode full of great highlights. And there's some great goals coming up as well. So check this out. Lovely pass there from Wellington. And it's a great little shot there from Moussa Dembélé, who I'm playing up front. And look at this from Dali. He is officially, guys, my favourite player right now. Dali is incredible. He is a winger, but I mentioned this before in the last episode where I sounded pretty sick, didn't I? I'm sorry about that. I'm feeling a lot better, by the way, which is why I'm doing this video today. But I'm playing Dali as Cam, and it suits him so well. He's so agile. His passing is brilliant. He's got the speed of a winger, and he can finish it as well. Some great goals coming up in this episode from Dali. You're going to see them. Here's another one. It's a beautiful goal because he's timed it perfectly. He just slides in at the right moment there to beat the keeper, and it just about squeezes in. And also, it's the cross as well from Chambers. Fantastic low cross there. I'm using the low cross more than the high normal crosses at the moment, just because it gives the gameplay some different type of goals, if you know what I mean. Because that kind of goal there is one of my favourites to score. It's so last second. And it was a very nice finish. And here's Dali. Look at that. Look at that pass. I mean, that is incredible for a reserve player. That is absolutely incredible. And Moussa Dembélé, who I signed from Fulham, he's all right. Doesn't seem anything special, but probably should have scored there. But we went in at half-time 2-0 up, which is fantastic at the Emirates as well. That's probably the main reason I picked Arsenal to do this, guys. I just really love playing at the Emirates. And I've got to be honest, I know it's a bit biased, but I think the Arsenal kit is just lovely in this game. I love the white shorts, white socks, because I love players with white boots. It looks so flashy. Anyway, into the second half, we get our 3rd goal with Dali. It's a hat-trick for the central attacking midfielder. I told you he's going to score a few goals. I kind of gave it away, but I was so excited because I've scored a hat-trick with Dali. He is my favourite player, and I cannot wait to score more goals with him in this series, of which could be 2 seasons. It could be 2 seasons to get into the Premier League. Maybe more if I fail to get promotion, you know. I don't know. I'm up to date with the gameplay in this episode. I still need to play some. Having a cold just completely knocked me out. I was in bed a lot, so I need to catch up. And here's Dembélé once again. Pushes past the defence, but the shot just goes wide. Pretty shit shot if you ask me. Keeper whacks it out, and that is the end of the game. So 3-0 against Sheffield United, I think it is. Fantastic result. Another 3 points, and you will see the league table at the end of this episode. And there's Starnek. Some good news. The contract offer has been accepted, and we've got ourselves a brand new goalkeeper. Now, Blackburn is good, don't get me wrong, but I want my players to be kind of around the 60 mark already. They should be around the 60 mark, I think. Their overall was a bit low if they're below 60. And look at that, Miechi wants to play in Oxlade-Chamberlain's spot. Of course, mate, Miechi, you're fantastic. So we do now have a keeper that is 60 rated or more. He is, in fact, 61. And hopefully he will grow quickly because he is our lowest rated player in the first team. You will see in just a moment. And now we need to set our eyes on a centre midfielder and a left back. That is exactly what we're going to be doing. Now, the reason I want a centre midfielder is because my backup at the moment is Toral. He's good, don't get me wrong, but he's not rated 60 or more. I've got a bit of an OCD. I want all my players to be 60 or more. So here we are. We're searching the Barclays Premier League, which is the only league I'm buying from at the moment, because next season is going to be exciting, guys. I want Season 2 to be about signing foreign players. So get some players in your minds now for when the new series starts, the new season, I should say. And we will be taking a look at foreign reserves, not just the British or, Barclays Premier League reserves. Because not all of these guys are English. Actually, some of them are, foreign or from Republic of Ireland and things like that. So here we're looking at Daniel Potts from West Ham. He looks pretty decent. I'm going to make an offer on the basis that I can't get anyone else. I would then take him. because his stats aren't exactly what I'm looking for. I'm looking for a very pacey left back, and then Garmston pops up. This guy is an absolute monster of a speedster, if that makes sense. He's 19. It means I've still got 2 seasons in him before he turns 21. Obviously, I'm sticking to under 21s or 21-year-olds in this series, and we're going to go for that left back as well. Then we're looking at centre midfielders. I've seen this guy from Newcastle, Kemen. He looks pretty decent. He's got some good stamina. It's always good to have stamina on your midfielders because they do the most running, going up, going down, defending, attacking. You need an engine there, and that's what Kemen could provide. I don't know his overall, though, so I was going to scout him, but then I realised I've only got literally 2 days until the end of the transfer window, so I'm just going to go ahead and make a loan offer and see if we can get him. And then I found this guy, Bigirimana. I can't say that. It's a little bit of a weird name, but he looks like an absolute boss. I'm going to call him Gale, because it's just easier. Bigirimami. Absolute fail. Bigirimana. There we go. Bigirimana. I've got it. I've got it down. We're going to go make an offer for him because he could be extremely good. 2 Newcastle players there. And we got the accepted offer there for Kemen. He's going to be brilliant. He will be like a backup centre midfielder. He's not someone who will slot straight into the first team. We'll take a look at his overall in a second. As you guys know already from this episode, I'm looking for 60 or more. So anyone who isn't 60 or more will probably go into the subs or on the reserves because I want to get the highest rated team I can together in the first team to give me the best opportunity to get promoted in the first season. So we're going to make an offer here for Potts and the other left back as well. Again, Potts, just in case I don't get the other guy, I will make an offer for him and I will accept him, obviously, if I don't get the other player, Garmston. So let's see how that goes down. And there you go. Bigirimana, he has accepted. Let's get him into the side. He's got some insane stats. Very good midfielder. We also got Garmston from West Brom, so we're not going to need Daniel Potts. Let's go ahead and accept Garmston there and reject Potts. He doesn't look like a bad player, but excuse me, maybe not the player that I want to sign right now. So there we go, guys. That is pretty much all the signings I'm going to be making in this window. There may be some more coming up in January. And like I said, if I do get promoted into the Championship next year, because don't forget, we are in League 1 at the moment, not League 2. There's Garmson's stats, by the way. 93 acceleration, 91 pace. In the second season, if I do get promoted, I will be looking at foreign players. So let's see what we can do in January with potentially maybe combining both. I don't know. We'll see. It depends where we are in the league. At the moment, I think we're doing quite well. You will see at the end of the episode whereabouts we are in the league. But so far, so good. It does seem like this team is more than good enough to compete with the other teams in the league. There you can see in the bottom right, we were third there, but now we go into a match against actually a very special side to me, MK Dons. Now, you're probably saying, why is it special to you? Well, when I was in school, my PE teacher supported MK Dons, and he never stopped talking about them. So whenever I had my PE lessons, which was quite a lot, I took it for GCSE, we always had conversations about MK Dons, and I started learning about them because of my PE teacher. So I guess the special isn't the word, it's a team that means something to me because I spent so much time talking about them, if you know what I mean. So I didn't want to hammer them too hard, but we are away and they do have an opportunity to take some points off us. So early on this second half here, little bit of nerves from the team there. Zalalim goes in a little bit early, it's a bit rash, almost takes the player out. He doesn't get a card though. They're going to whip in the corner, or the free kick, sorry. And it's a great bit of defensive work there from Aki. And now the break is on. We've got such a pacey team going forward. Up to a Phobe who was playing on the right wing. I fancied trying him out, and he is powerful. He's so powerful, but the shot isn't. It's not powerful enough, and it's parried away for a throw. But we go into the second half here, basically where we left off there in that side of the pitch, and it's an awful free kick from them. Comes out to their player who just, I don't know what he's trying to do, just turns into me there. I nick the ball, and again, it's counter-attack time. This is what it's all about, getting on the counter-attack, very much like Liverpool have been doing all season, or last season, I should say now. Oh, it's so sad it's finished. And we finally get that opportunity. It looked offside there, but it wasn't, and I managed to get a debut goal with Bigirimana. God, that's going to really piss me off. I suck with pronouncing names, I know. But I might have to just practice that off video and try and get his name down. But this did look offside, but it came off the defender, so it wasn't offside. And it's actually a very good first-time finish. He struggled to get the ball out of his feet there. Keeper could be at blame there. Didn't really get down quick enough, but Are they going to get back into it? 3 minutes remaining. They've got a great chance to do so. It's a lovely whipped-in cross there. And he heads it wide. Starnek wasn't needed, but still he was there, I think, to make the save had he had to. But there you go. That's the end of that game there. We did win the game in the end. And now we're into the last few hours of the transfer window. We're just winding down those hours. We're getting no offers. No offers for my awesome reserve team, but there you go. Most of the players I'm using have obviously just recently joined, so no one's going to want to buy them. And there you go. That is the end of the window. Let's take a look before the next episode when we play it against, I think it's Tranmere or something like that. Let's see the league table. So, as you can see, we're doing pretty decent. We are in second place. 4 wins, 1 draw, 0 losses. Let's see how we get on in the next episode, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Please do leave a like, and if you want to buy some coins, check out thegamekeys.co.uk. Link in the description. 5% off using the discount code MGH, and you'll get your coins instantly. I'll see you next time.